Maybe coordinated set pieces on the side of Vision Strikers. I'll have to wait and see what they get done with the Raise and Astra combos what I look towards here. Looking pretty much all in a slow approach initially though on the back of it. No confirmation on the back of that flash from Stacks at least. Again, a heavy lean towards ramp here. They're going to try and find a space behind this Viper wall.
Quick hit to Buzz. Can he close that gap though? No, actually the timing not going to be as favorable as he would have liked. Going to try and tuck his head down, keep himself safe. And see what happens on the other side of things. For now, keeps himself alive actually, and that spike's still yet to cross.
Oh, RB actually going to get found from Vanity again. Waiting to show his hand here, but potential for him to get overwhelmed if he's good for another note. King will deal with him.
Yeah, and you can see the crunch going out, Stacks and Buzz. And now we go back through. Same can apply to every scenario. Let's see what those classics can do. Any damage to be found? Anything up the sleeve? Looks like a mid-walk. Maybe try and catch someone towards mailroom. Look towards ropes. Utility going to give away the approach for now, but it's going to be a little pop flash and a little bit of a push. Nothing too crazy off the back because Zayt is already seen pretty passively. And that's the swing out the time. Look at that crunch between the two of them. Zepper is on a tear. Go and shut it down. It's all yours, Zepper. That's 4. Get.
See what this first buy round looks like for Vision Strikers. Spread a little thin now. Great aggression on both extremities. A little bit more utility invested this time, actually, on the side of Cloud9 towards mid. See that alarm button. In a minute, Buzz going to have to respect that. Again, we did see this again initially in the first few buy rounds from Vision Strikers. It was sort of, like I said, they were trying to send feelers out, wait for C9 to give something away, and it never really materialized. My concern being if that's how the start of this half pans out once again.
Well, mid control's under the belt now. It's going to be Buzz working his way up towards ropes. Going to get that not necessarily completely free, but free enough. And it's going to put a bit of a problem in Vanity's lap in a moment's time if they do try and hit this crunch, which looks like it's be coming in, especially if he gets noted, which he does, yeah. Lots of trouble about to come down. I don't think Leaf can really bail him out, and actually, no. Vanity's now down. Good pick for Buzz. And they keep this composed. I like this approach so far. Yeah, Buzz even on the fallback still gets one. Zepper looking to try and carry on the frag movie that he started, but not this round. It's 5 standing for Vision Strikers, and it may be at the end. Spike to be planted, and I don't think either of these players have much to really deny this.
You're looking a lot more composed in terms of this slow round from Vision Strikers. I mentioned Zeta can find any value here. I can remove some of these rifles at least. No, Buzz stands strong, finds his third. So the last one to find. He does have a Phantom, so I don't know he's going to opt to hold on to this. Again, taking no damage either, so no shield repurchase required just yet. He's looking curious. Might even catch them on the retreat away here, but...
No, it's such like the bare minimum, but it's so good to have that. Actually get to see these players, and Zepper 8-1. What a belter of a beginning for that man. Feeling the game, but Buzz starting off well as well.
Yeah, actually on the flip side of things now, coming back into round 4, he's only 2 away from his showstopper, so...
Has to give away the game, and actually trying to get a little aggressive ahead of this. Swings into it, but Buzz takes his scalp. Buzz, lovely work. Making mid his once again. It's rinse and repeat. Leaf in position to catch him before he gets too far. Getting a stranglehold maybe on that pinch towards A. Flash didn't quite crest the corner, so they don't get the full information. But Vanity knows someone is very nearby, and Leaf found a bit of timing on this one from up on top. Can't get away from it. The trade almost instantaneous. Close enough for Stacks there to be able to capitalize on that one as Vanity now next in line.
Spectre as well, so have to hold tight for the time being, waiting for Vision Strikers to close the distance. They do just that. Stacks will fall.
One enemy
again,
remaining.
just running rings around them right now. King will respond, but 19 HP left. Does have the spike. Both members now on site, so there's a window of opportunity here for him to catch this rotate. Again, get a clean plant, but
30 seconds left.
That HP not looking comfortable. He's about to get his ultimate off the plant, whether or not he chooses to invest it here. See now Cloud9 considering the possibilities, found this rotation.
Spike planted.
Will be confirmed now.
Ready.
We'll see how he tries to play this. Spike is down. See if he can maybe play a little unorthodox on this plant, which I'd really like to see.
As I say, yeah, he's got the option to push forward for a kill here, but like I said, that HP changes that equation entirely. Actually, already drifting out.
Oh, the trigger discipline. Hypoc, that's great. It looks like a pacey piece coming in for Buzz. Going to try and lead by example here, but the wall going to keep them somewhat safe behind for now. Trying to clear the site. No one's actually around, so as it stands, divided in a unique way, and Vanity, with a nice amount of HP left, still gets to keep himself alive. Falls away, but the site is theirs, and the spike plant is down.
A full 5v5 retake here. Well, again, two players actually stacked pretty deep on A main.
Super deep. Look at these posts. Oh, the adjustment. Zeppa, how did you bring that spray back into control? There is a second layer to this they may not expect, but it may be beyond the point if this keeps going this way, regardless. RB and stacks in unison. Lovely work between them. Calmed the money down enough, though. So they can be down to 2 sheriffs, Frenzy, Bucky, and a classic. Hard to bring that into maybe a viable position, but you can see what their intentions are, trying to maybe pinch towards middle if they can, sit on those closer angles. And on the other side, you want to make sure you're not working in towards that stack.
The strikers now slow things down a little bit, again anticipating this purchase. Getting a little bit weird on the other side. Zephyr actually going to be put under a lot of pressure. The paint shell going to do too much damage, and Buzz will punish it.
Yeah, Buzz starting to really feel out this game. Sitting towards the top end of the scoreboard, going to keep working forward as well. Mitch does find RB, but it's a quick trade, so none of that danger could really mount to much. As already we wait, as the spike does get through safely. Plant comes in, and there's 2 players working back from CT. Buzz does get checked on, but it doesn't matter. Buzz, oh, the composure is key. And the man is the king.
Opportunity here for Vision Strikers actually to stretch out again. You look at the ultimates, Buzz approaching that showstopper once again. Actually, Zephyr going to walk down here. Buzz in position to find it, and this is where that slower approach will really suit Vision Strikers if C9 look to piling on the pressure.
Wow, okay, that's pretty brazen to be sat in middle like that. A 4v3 now off the back of it.
Again, Buzz the one to really swing this round in favor of Vision Strikers. We'll try and reset back towards B main. Again, Mitch tucked into A site, so expect Zeta and Vanity to greet Vision Strikers ahead of this execute. As I say that, Vanity will going to tuck back into stairs here.
And the pace. Zeta, yeah, you can see so much of it was just targeted towards the backside of tower. And the site's under control now. This is a really good step across towards the site. And now look at what's remaining. Mitch and Vanity, no quick kill as well as they were trying to fall away from the site. So less opportunities for Vanity to work with. That's a chance though, and actually Buzz gets caught in no man's land. Yes, that late mid flank might be coming through eventually, but still possible. If they can get that one more pick, that opens up a chance here.
And they have to deal with Marco. He has both his snake bites, so can run this down. Actually, looks as if he's going to challenge. Will be noted. Down to
Gotta get a wiggle on.
Yeah.
Timing.
Seen a heavy lean actually here this last round from Vision Strikers towards A. They move up behind this default Viper, which they have thrown down every round so far. In confirmation of presence behind. The back of the flash. But Buzz going to pop the showstopper once again.
He's trying to do what he can for it, sends it, doesn't even look at the explosion, turns around, but how has Cloud9 turned this around? Surely those rifles will kick in soon, and that Stinger's going to have no more to say. Leaf's making a bit of a go for making something of it. He's still fighting. Zeta's there. What is going on?
Swings. I'm back on steady footing. Buzz again in the Suez position. This time around, nobody from Cloud9 wants to entertain the possibility. No. But a bit of an adjustment here with Mitch coming over towards B site.
They're getting a little interested in this. And it's the response to losing mid control. You want to push somewhere, get a bit of space back. But they have been exploited a couple of times. You can see Cloud9 getting pinched into this. Not the first time for it. Valentine very aware that's a case. There it is. There's the address of the issue. That may be a little over the top for Zeppa, but we'll take it at this point. Now, Stacks, King, and Marco, they had mid-control. They couldn't quite find that conversion towards the A site. Where's the next layer to this? Is there any hope left? Is there anything left for them to try and bring through here? I think that ramp control could be the first step onto this, maybe clear towards heaven, but there's so many players now on towards this side of the site.
Yeah, they've got themselves a 3v3 if you cut it that way. He tuck himself
left.
in. Actually, a little bit more utility invested. Marco actually going to find Leaf ahead of that wall. Cosmic Divide goes up. Zeppa will lose out on site as well. So somehow it comes down to a 3v3 in total head count here. The Rolling Thunder and the Lockdown available here for Cloud9. You see straight away invested it.
Yeah. Have to back away. No one caught in the heels. Not much damage actually done either. So not getting what they wanted from this. Vanity going to try and step back towards the site. Vision Strike is forced to be towards Heaven. How do they get around this though? Can they at least get it towards halfway? It looks like the answer to my question will be no at this point. Still being enough of a danger and a threat from Heaven. Zeta's trying to deal with it. Marco shows so sharp, so quick on this. Mitch pushes out, does so well though. Finds the perfect reply as King. Now needs to put on the crown and live up to that name. They haven't got it to halfway yet. Oh, King through the smoke. And now the follow-up. He's on it. King? King? Oh my
no
word,
way,
King,
Vanity.
what have you done? Vanity! Has he got the...
First Bloods or something, he was electric throughout. Even those rounds where C9 were struggling, I'll be honest, to close out, to convert a couple more.
Okay, we go again. God, they're eyeing up this A site again with that split through middle.
And C9, after Buzz has kind of contested, they've actually lent away.
Oh, the drop, the timing on that Zeppa's going to be flustered and frustrated, I'm sure. Stack's going to best him in this. Now, Lethal, where the pressure's going to come in from this side, and there is that layer towards middle. Zeta, in the meantime, does find King.
Right there.
There is that push out through B main. Keep your eye on Vanity taking this space back. I like that Cloud9 is still looking for these next layers, the next answers, if they need to go towards it. But mid's still available. So Vision Strikers, they could lean towards that A site where they got that pick. That looks way more reasonable at this point.
Mitch playing towards screens again. Operator in hand, so he's kind of looking to find one, slow things down a little bit if possible, but...
Full faith on that utility, and now he's in trouble. Has to call over support, which he has. Down the sky by his side.
Beautiful.
And delivers a bullet to the chest towards Marco. Waiting for the next layer, and the next player to come in. Turns the flash, still flying the drop down, but they're super close now. The cross comes in, the wall goes up, and Vision Strikers want to get that plant. RB, what? He gets Leaf! They're bounding in front of him. Mitch goes, all right, you want to do it? I'll do it too, no worries. And now a 2v3, but look at what they've got. It's got to be Stacks to be the difference maker here.
Buzz 20 HP and a Sheriff here. Cloud9 already stacked up close here, and the stun actually going to prevent Stacks from having a comfortable swing. The pressure will come through and catch a flash as well.
But do they still clear it? Do they still keep this in mind? Stacks gets away with one. He needs more though. Flash comes in, confirms that there's still a player above, and he hasn't noted it. Now he knows. But the defuse, the spike is not planted for him right now. He just has to sit back and watch. There's Cloud.
Again, yeah, they're not going to find anything here. Look how deep Leaf is towards ropes. Again, we have this walk into B main. This time, Zeppa and Vanity. I love this counterbalance of where Vision Strikers have been happy to meet Cloud9. They're picking up that map control elsewhere. Now, ultimately, it leans heavily on Vision Strikers converting this.
It does. I still love this defensive-sided approach from Cloud9. It's really sitting well with me. I like them getting proactive, looking for differences, trying to take space and territory back. I guess it's the polarizing side or the other side of the coin of we're not going to fight for mid, so we have to keep that space on the other sides of the map, which they're doing.
Vision Strikers have read it though, look.
Now this is the first time I'm really seeing them find a bit of comfort on this one. They've gotten way further out towards Heaven. No one is there to match it. Mitch is aware of this. He's going to talk towards Bill. Careful now. He almost got noted. Has to sit back and respect this as they take the site once again.
Nothing really on the way back in either. You look at Zeta's utility and Leaf as well. Kind of lacking on this retake. But you have bodies. It's a full 5v5. See what they can get done on the way back in.
Buzz, first port of call, but actually it Stacks in combination to be able to deliver two. Down to Vanity and Zeta, and this is not looking like it's going to come up their way. Already Vanity's making a dash for him. Vision Strikers this time dig in deep. There was a wall there that they're just simply none of the Cloud9 players were going to cross. This is the first time I think I've seen Vision Strikers look really solid in that post plant, at least on that A piece. We saw a couple of nice post plants on the B side. The crossfires were able to... This could not be more of a stark contrast to that first map's halftime score. If this goes, what, 6-6? And I feel like it may do at this point, unless there is an adjustment to deal with that presence that we've now seen coming through rope consistently. Gotta lean towards A. Once again, Buzz doing what he does best, 15-8. He is having a dreamy game. This guy could not be happier. Maybe another round could just push it over the edge a little.
Again, with this lesser purchase, no ultimates available for Cloud9 either. Mitch actually did just grab that orb from B main, so lockdown is online. Again, Vision Strikers drifting back towards this A split that's caused so many problems.
I've got your trail.
He could be invested.
It's not a surprise that there'll be a player or two towards Heaven, but the surprise is that the Zep has already gone down. Now Leaf going to be put in a bad predicament. RB right there. Res comes through as well, so they've lost absolutely nothing until now. Vanity only gets one. I thought he was teed up for the second. Not to be. Turnaround was fantastic, but I don't like seeing anyone get blown out that much as just a start. So let's have a little look, see how this works out. As if you are just joining us, it is 6-6, map 2 here. It is a decider game between these two.
Initially a heavy lean from Cloud9 towards A. Vanity disconnected all the way towards B main, and a damage trade-off actually initially. Mitch going to get tagged up a little bit on that cross. And Nade actually going to cause problems for Zeta as well. So it's been pretty awkward. No regrowth available here in the hands of Leaf. We'll have to ride this one out.
It's Buzz they're meeting, and he has been on an absolute rip and tear. Still sitting pretty too. I see Leaf confirming a little bit of info there, but it has been read. And actually, look at the adjustment coming from Cloud9. They don't like what they're seeing.
There's a wall in B Heaven though, so again, this is going to give Vision Strikers a comfortable opportunity to set up behind this, and we'll slow the advance from Cloud9 down. Again, this utility almost invested for nothing here. The timing way off because they're stuck behind this wall, Lauren.
You're right, 35 seconds. And now they've got 4 players potentially get behind who are also aware of this.
30
Looks like Leaf's
seconds
re-exploring the idea of this A start here, trying to maybe pull a rotation or two. How much can he pull though? How much of a threat is he? Now they've got vision on both sides of the map, but it's still 3 players on B. 20 seconds. Cloud9, make your move. Vision Strikers are sat here waiting, going, guys, do they know they've got a? They're on the attack right now? RB, patience pays. He's gonna sit there in the smoke, gonna get 1. Stacks on the catch as well. Spike finally down, and the clock favorable towards Cloud9 blue. RB, he gets checked on, and it's still game on. But look at the HP. Mitch low. Zeta is low. So now Buzz, the main man himself, trying to work his way back in. He's got Marco as well, just finally making it through from CT. The jump peak will give away 1 position, but where's that crossfire? Is it in place? Absolutely not. It is nowhere near in place, and it's all Marco striding in.
Again, we saw that with the wall in B Heaven, right? The utilities invested on site, and Cloud9 aren't in a position to capitalize on it.
No, that's very notable, even in that very first round. So, looking at this purchase back in. Loving that rebuy here. And straight into the clutches of Buzz. Waiting towards the top side of ramp. Going to find Leaf near on for free here. No trade available either.
Bit of an adjustment now as well. Marco this is wall towards mid here. And again, on the back of that, again, we'll try and cycle this utility. Cloud9 actually going to deal with the wall pretty quickly. Yeah, nothing gained on the back of this. You know, they're anticipating a little bit of aggression here, but see now Vanity drifting back through sewers. A little bit damage done onto King, actually. Able to back away.
But again, the timing. I'm getting nervous about the late round hits. Maybe they can stick the landing this time, but there's still utility to deny this approach already. They have to respect it for now. Marco can fall away to a deeper angle. They have to make the hit now, and again, more time being bought. 20 seconds on the board. It's getting down to the pointy end of the stick, and Marco's found Vanity. There's the fight, and there it is shut.
Usually pretty quiet, as we know, but again, if they can make Cloud9 sweat, like I said, these slow rounds suit them so much better.
Yeah, frenzies are out. And let's see how they fare. Going to be found on the first. RB. That's not bad though. Zeppa's actually closed the gap. This feels weird. RB does put up the wall. They're kind of staring at the opponents. And yeah, they got 1 kill with it. I doubt they'll be stumped by this. You look at that roster, that lineup they've gone for on Agent Select. I think it's pretty clear that works very well. And it's been abundantly clear in the first couple of rounds. The Vision Strikers, how long can we keep this up? Is there an answer coming? Are we comfortable in this? Are we getting those rotations in the right place? Are we being drawn out some utility at the moment? Again, it is still the Spectres, the bonus round here for Vision Strikers. So let's see if they can still do some work in this one.
And Stacks will be forced away down to 31 HP from that initial trade-off of damage. Trying to make use of the Spectre as best he can. Cloud9 looking like they want to at least force a little bit of a retreat. Yeah, but again, nothing really gained on the back of that. Again, what you're talking about, I look towards kind of Zeta and Zeppa, or Leaf as well to an extent. Just looking to close the distance, right? Try and find one of these openings, but again, credit to Vision Strikers, they're playing this so well right now. Leaf, find Buzz, but again, like you said, 19 HP now.
Stacks is going to be warded away, and Leaf is trying to pull a lot of attention. The rotations have come through.
Left.
2 now leaning over this side, and they're all heading through B main. Now this is going to be down to King. Sat once again in this smoke, and he's been a menace in this smoke, and he's been great at buying time. Picks the edge. He did get some success from it before he gets it again. This is what you want to be seeing, and now there's problems. 10 seconds. Where's that spike plant coming from? Cloud9 need to get to work on this. 7 seconds. Anything to deny it would be a problem. Oh my word! They almost blocked each other on the site. That could have been down to the wire, and it is. And now a 2v1. Stacks, how much have you got on this one? Anything up the sleeve? Anything left in the bank?
Kind of plant the seed, right? Make sure Vision Strikers are still aware of that possibility.
Mid-aggression coming out, but actually eyes on the screen. Leaf gonna find Buzz this time. Now gonna get his number a couple of times in a row. Maybe a confidence builder for him. Maybe a slowdown for Buzz, who's been just on it right now. Stacks, though, still trying to puff up the chest a little. Look intimidating, try and hold this site as best he can, because he knows he's in trouble. They have no support on the way. CT closest by. Cloud9 really got themselves in a good position here. They're trying to capitalize off the flash, swing in towards heaven. Don't get to draw blood for it.
Again, King, some good discipline there, not to overcommit to it.
Jesus. Eats that flash.
Blinded.
Recalling my bot.
What was that?
I think he was blinded.
Oh, sorry. And they look towards the B site.
You should
There
run.
we go. Lockdown comes in. What does Marco do with this one? Tries to stick around. He's got 8 seconds to try and thrive in the chaos, and he sticks around, and look what he does with it. 2 huge kills. Finally loses life to Leaf, but that set RB up with a way more likely situation presented. Can he do any more? He's going to hear all these steps, and they're trying to clear it, but they don't know where he waits. And RB, patience is his virtue. He gets 2 as well, leaving it just in the lap of vanity. 13 seconds he's being toyed with.
Out of the 10 seconds left.
Almost.
Vision Strikers know that they've got the composition in their favor. They've got the money now. It's time to pour in. They're loving it. And what a refresher after map 1. Trying to fight that comeback all the way, losing out in the end to Cloud9. That's a sting up. Marco's going to fall away with the rifle. But again, should be working out what they're up against here. Spectres, classics. And maybe time just to consider what Cloud9 want to do with this, because they haven't really found an answer yet.
I mean, they haven't found any comfort across the map here. Again, you talk about pressure points. There's nothing really C9 can lean back on. Zeppa and Leaf still curious here. Marco, going to play a little passively. Again, probably swinging off this contact of RB. Back up and they line up for him. Both headshots there.
Clean as a whistle so far.
Kind of safety net for him to land into, to survive beyond this utility.
Yeah, and speaking of, you can see it there, filling up the screen. Even more of the map becomes less accessible now to the attacking side of Cloud9. They've been struggling to break through a lot of that utility wall, the timing that's been bought. And the pace change just hasn't really come in at all. They haven't been able to find any way around.
I mean, C9 are playing this like it's their first buy round in this half, right? They're kind of just looking for entry points.
Heaven Control will be not taken this time, but at least opened the account of. You have a player sitting close by, and that's a big pick for Mitch. That's massive. That could be the launch pad here for them going forward, or at least draw a rotation if they want to try and consider that A site.
No, Buzz still curious. And the flash is going to Put him on red alert now. Actually, we'll head over towards screens. Gets all the way through to elbow here. So looking to fight on site with King here. Zephyr over the top, nothing found just yet.
They still don't know he's here. I want to see if Buzz gets anything for this. No, instantly denied. Leaf quick to it. And that pick again at the start from Mitch was everything. It caused these rotations. It allowed that space to be found. That difference from just one op pick is massive. But can they find this every single round? This still doesn't address the bigger question. Is back-to-back timeouts, both sides wanting to make sure everything's in the right place. Old tickety boot. And we go back in.
This is the 4th or 5th round now. We've seen Marco invest both towards mid here at least. Snakebite nice and early, but again, buys 10-15 seconds. I'd see Cloud9 looking to follow up on the back of the Trailblazer. The wall goes up, something else to deal with.
Well, they've addressed it quickly, but a player gets isolated for it. They have to respect the utility back in kind.
That's
now,
big.
that's huge again. Another pick happening towards Heaven. Now, last time they did manage to pull these rotations and then eventually lean back towards that A site. I do want to see if this happens again, or maybe they go for the fake, the double fake almost, but that's a problem now. This is a huge loss. Vanity going down removes that backline, maybe that lurk that had come through, but now they have to pinch this site. 2 players from either side, essentially. King still on the side itself. He's got some problems coming his way. Oh dear, he's just eaten that flash. Finds the corner though. And have they not checked? Okay, they do. They have that cognizant approach to this. They still want to be diligent at it, and that's not going to work out. But
I mean, actually considering the timeline so far, a weird and wonderful purchase coming out from Vision Strikers. 3 judges. That's how you counter Vanity. 2 Sheriffs to boot. Res, Showstopper, Seekers available if they want to try and convert this round.
they can't keep exploiting this, can they? They've made it up
RB
here
stunned.
in time. RB, it's the judge in hand, and that will take the wind out of your sails. Already going to take down one.
What?
Marco, what? Just appears through the smoke. And now they're down to 3, and that will be gutting for Cloud9, but what a little bit of silver lining to this one for Vision Strikers. Able to handle the pressure even in this purchase. There's still problems. There's still 3 players you've got to collect on the wall at this point. Ugh.
It's so late in the round for
Wow.
this to go up.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Problem being, this is going to knock the wind out of Cloud9, and really they wanted to try and double down on this again. More judges to deal with here.
Vanity. He's got to find it. He doesn't. Buzz is there, and the upgrades are now
30
coming in.
seconds left.
Rifle sign to appear across the board. Marco, Buzz, RB. It's just Stax and King looking for their upgrades. Zeta and Mitch have nothing to do in this round. This one's, you know, put a fork in it. This one's done.
A couple of ultimates available as well. Showstopper actually messed it off the rip here. Buzz. Oh no, Vanity, you got to be careful here, dude.
There's no escaping it. The inevitable strikes, and Buzz finds Vanity. Marco finds Zeta, and it's all looking one-sided. Body bags starting to appear for Cloud9 as Mitch, Leaf, and Zep are trying to work their way towards that B side, but King still looking calm, collected. Mitch with a good connection, though, finds RB, and you can see them already hitting those rotations. Stax finds Zephyr, and now it's looking down to just 1. Mitch can do nothing.